again, everyone. It's your boy, Cheeky Pet Boy 69. And just like I said the other day, I promise I'll do a bit of foraging, going through what's in my local woods, seeing what's edible. Some things I'll be eating, some things I won't, or some things require cooking and processing. So, which will be a later video when I do a kit test. So, two birds, one stone. Well, anyway, first on the list is a plant I've just come across where there's two parts edible of it. You're going to be quite surprised which one it is. Yes, right here we have the hawthorn tree, which you can tell from the leaves and the little red berries that grow on it. Now, despite what the old wives' tales say, the red berries are actually edible, which I am going to prove just right now as I munch on one for my little dindins. Right, I've got the little hawthorn berry. Bon appetit! Has a slight apple taste to it. Just can't really eat the stones. They're not poisonous or whatever as far as I know, but it's just like stones really. So spit them out like some lass that can't swallow. Right. Okay. And as I also mentioned, the leaves are also edible. Practice what I preach. Has like a slight little lettuce taste to it, like salad. So nice abundance of food, as you can see right here. So we can't really moan we haven't got any food on the shelves when there's food in the local woods. Well, anyway, let's get on to the next one. Just right here we have everyone's best friend of a plant, the nettle. Yes, we've all been stung like this and screamed like little kids. However, despite what they say, they are edible once boiled though. I have tried these before. I've tried nettle tea and both the boiled nettles itself. And the only thing I can describe the taste is similar to, think, cabbage, kale. In fact, it actually has a lot more nutrients than such as cabbage and kale. It's got a lot more iron in compared to kale. So it is indeed almost a superfood. Another thing, you could also use the fibres from the stem to make cordage. Or some people might know that as string rope. But I can't really do anything about it now at the moment because I haven't really got me kit and equipment. But like I said, that will be on a kit test video. On my little path to find some blackberries, I've come across some rose hips, which are indeed edible. They contain a load of vitamin C. However, the downside to rose hips is that the seeds, the fibres, the hairs inside of them are like fiberglass. So you have to more or less sort of like boil them, turn them into syrup, and then get them through a string of muslin cloth. Which, for those who don't know what a muslin cloth is, it's what they normally use to make soups, to pass through things with, or making a bouquet garni, which is plenty of herbs and spices in just to flavour like stocks, soups. You get the, I think you catch my drift. Well, anyway, let's move on. And here we have some blackberries, and they seem to be in their ripe season, and I've just got some juice on me, but oh well, we're going to be munching on this anyway. Tuck in to your dindins. Yes, on the topic of blackberries, believe it or not, the leaves can also be turned into like a tea, a brew. It contains anti-inflammatory properties. It can also help treat such as mouth ulcers, gum infections, basically mouthwash. However, there's also been studies proving that blackberry leaves do have some type of anti-cancer properties to help treat it. So, but I wouldn't, just because it's good for you doesn't mean you just go crazy with it, because if you go crazy with it, like most things what are good for you, if you're not having it in moderation, it will have negative effects instead of positives. So it will eventually cause things like, if I remember correctly, I think it's like liver or kidney damage. It's either one of the two. So just because you can doesn't mean you should. Always remember that. Well, anyway, that's for today's episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's not much of a action-packed one, whatever, but like I said earlier when I mentioned with the nettles, a later video I will be processing some of this stuff down. So I will be making a nettle tea, boiling the nettles. I'll also be doing the blackberry leaf tea, but also doing a kit test with everything else. So testing my water filter / purifier out as well, since there's a nearby pond. So could I turn the pond water into clean water? So there's going to be all that, but when that's going to be coming out, I'm going to say at least a month, maybe 2 months, but just sit back, enjoy. This is Cheeky Pet Boy 69. I think you get all the drill. Like, subscribe, share, over and out.